Last year, I reported on the bear that broke into a Houston restaurant. Yeah, it was a bear just roaming around and got in. I'm talking about this female here walking her grown behind in the turkey leg hut in Houston with nothing but socks and shoes on. I spoke on how disgusting this was, especially at a restaurant, and how disrespectful it was. Considering the restaurant, the turkey leg hut, had a dress code, and they had already been talked about on social media for not allowing people in who violated that dress code.
Okay, so we come to turkey leg hut. If y'all got a dress code, no, I'm turkey leg. Damn, I don't go on social media about it, but bitch, you got a dress code, then don't serve no fucking food. Simple. So the dress code was no Bonnie. They okay, the clothes I had on was cool, but they was crying about a Bonnie. Girl, what the
From wearing bonnets, night clothes, or whatever. This woman knew this already, and she said F their dress code. She didn't care. She walked up in there with nothing on. Socks and shoes, that's it. You had families eating at the turkey leg hut with elders and their children. It was very unsanitary, but this dirty 304 did not care at all. Totally disrespectful to the owners of the restaurant, to the patrons of the restaurant and their families. But of course, no matter how stupid or how out of order they are, this group of women will always have people defending foolishness. It never fails. No matter what they do, no one is supposed to say anything, even other Black women. If you missed the coverage on that situation, the links will be below. This happened about 8 or 9 months ago. Now that same woman is back again, going viral on social media. She went back to Houston because let's also get this straight. This woman is not from Houston. She's from the DMV, the DC, Maryland area. But I never saw her post videos there of her attempting to walk into any federal building in DC looking like this. No, she's getting on a plane, going to other cities. And in these two cases here I'm speaking on, from the turkey leg hut and this recent situation, she decided to hop on a plane and go to Houston both times. Why Houston? I don't know. So I definitely want to get that straight. This is not a Houston woman. She's not even a transplant. I know there's a lot of Houston transplants now from California, Louisiana, Florida, everywhere else. But no, she's not even a transplant. She's basically just a visitor who flew out to Houston just to do this mess. So yeah, much love to all the people in Houston, whether you're from there or you moved there. I think what she's doing is horrible and it's just a bad look. If you're watching from the area though, drop Houston below in the comments. Now this peacock recorded herself walking through the mall in Houston, flashing everybody. She was flashing her lower body, had no underwear on, and kept exposing her fish fillet. It was disgusting. Then you had a lot of simps in her comments, cheering her on, telling her to come to their city and do that, or laughing saying, sis, you're wilding, or telling this woman that she was gorgeous, making it seem like she was doing something appealing. It was just crazy. So let me get this straight. This woman can expose herself in a public mall in one of the largest areas in the country, then get online and get praised for it, record herself breaking the law, but don't get arrested? I'm sorry, this woman should be locked up already right now for the turkey leg hut incident. They should have sentenced her to a full year in prison for that. I believe that's the max, and also fined her the max, the $4,000. And when they released her, they should have made her register as an offender. But no, she doesn't even have a mugshot because she was never detained and never got any charges for this behavior. It's all on video though. I promise if this was a man, I wouldn't even have to suggest any of this because it would have already been done. There's no way a man could do what this woman did out here and get away with it. A man shouldn't be able to get away with it either. What I'm trying to say is that this woman, she should not get a pass just because of her gender. What happened to equality? She posted the video on social media and had the nerve to say that more women showed interest in her than men. She said, I'm not playing with Houston. Flashing in the mall, the women looking more than men. I like poles, not holes, period. I just want to know why Houston PD never arrested this female for this. The evidence is all on video. She recorded it herself for social media clout and to advertise to idiot simps. Since she won a clout chase, they should have let Nemo find herself behind bars. Yeah, Nemo, because this female is certainly a clownfish. Just no regard for other people, around here exposing herself to children, and nobody locked her up. Some blogs said that this video came from the airport, but no, this one right here came from the Galleria in Houston, where she was allowed to do this. One thing though, I wonder why she didn't walk up in the Galleria like she did at the turkey leg hut. Remember the turkey leg hut, she had on just socks and shoes. But something tells me that she knew that she would not be able to get away with just walking up in there with nothing. So she tried to play it off with this outfit here and left her underwear at home. I have to say this is really embarrassing. As Black women, we should be the first ones calling this out. This chick has no class. She's filthy, but she's presenting herself in the world looking like she's representing us. We can't run away from our skin color, but we should at least be able to separate from this behavior. And what I find a lot of times in situations like this, you have a lot of Black women encouraging this or not finding much wrong with it because they don't want to hold her accountable because she's a Black woman. Even if you think that women deserve all the freedom in the world, this is at least something that you should not be behind, and you should not lend your support for this female. And then you have some people who may not find anything wrong with this. Let me tell you, a lot of them, men and women, they are raised by side chicks in 304s. This is why they can see something like this, a woman flashing her thought pocket in public in front of families and children, and see nothing wrong with this when this is absolutely 100% out of order. There's nothing right about it. There's no way to defend it. And decent people already know this, but the ones raised by the side chicks in the 304s, what can I say?
I got on one lash, I got rained on, but hear me out. Y'all always saying pick me, but I could tell who was raised by side. Let's really talk about this. A lot of you women were raised by bitches who were side bitches. So a lot of the that y'all think is okay or think is cool, y'all seen y'all mama do, but you don't know your mama or your grandma was a side bitch, or you think it's cool. Like, let me elaborate. You calling me a pick me because I spoke on some that y'all bitch know it's true, but because I'm a woman and I said it and I'm supposed to have, like, I guess it's woman code, y'all got a problem?
If you want to see this for yourself, check for the link in the description. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Why wasn't this woman locked up yet? They should throw her on the offender list. Why isn't she there? Shout out to our brothers Laren, Alton, and Dark Power, as well as our sister Nate Carlton. I appreciate all of you for your support. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.
You want to see it good? You want to see it better than that? You want to see it better? Yeah. You want to see? I'll let you see the whole thing.